Hello again, guys. Again, apologies for the phlegmy, horrible throat. I'm doing many videos in one day because I don't have the time during the week because I'm on nights again. Funny that. Anyway, I'm going to be doing a journal page using my Lollipop Box kit. So I'm bearing in mind the word of the year. I have no idea what my word of the year is going to be yet. I have a couple of minutes to think about that. But I'm going to be doing a journal page surrounding that. In my Midori, I was going to do my traveller's notebook, but I don't know, I just really like doing it in this one. I think I just want to finish the book and then move on to another one, because I've never finished a book before, so that's kind of exciting, and then I might be able to do a flip through. So that's what I'm going to be doing in here, and I plan on using the majority of the kit, but mainly bearing in mind the word of the year. So I'm going to be using this page, and because of the stamps on the other side, I want to cover this. So I'm planning on using like the paper. I haven't used paper in this before, and I didn't think that I was going to be fair, in this one, but I'm going to, because why not? So I'm going to be doing that. I might just do like a speed through of it, because I really doubt you want to hear me talk with this horrible throat of mine, and I don't like listening to myself. I really don't like listening to myself when I've got a cold, because I just sound ugh. So I'm going to do a speed through of that. As I said, I don't know what my word of the year is, so I'm going to take some time and figure that out very quickly, and then I'll get back to you. Okay, so I think I've picked my word now, which I think stems onto. I don't think I chose a word last year, but I definitely chose one the year before, I think, which was open, and that was like to sort of open myself out to new experiences, to people, because I always find that I was rather closed off, and I did. I opened myself and tried new things, like going to social events and that kind of thing, and that thing kind of freaks me out. So it kind of stems on to the end of this one, I think, which is to grow, I think. Not physically. I have not grown since I was 12, I think, in height anyway. So yeah, but it just means I don't know whether it means spiritually, just kind of, I don't know, grow as a person, and it could make a lot of meanings, and I will do like a journal page about it, but just sort of just generally growing as a person. I find that I've kind of, last year, especially in terms of my career, I've kind of not grown at all. In my line of work, you are expected to keep up with your learning, you're expected to have this drive to learn new things, and I've just, because it's just been so hectic, I've just not wanted to do anything like that. So it kind of stemming from my appraisal, really. I am going to make sure that I do courses and do things to grow my mind and that kind of thing. It's just, I don't know, just so I'm not just going with the motions. And maybe in my creative life as well, I didn't know, I love writing. Maybe I think I'm kind of nearing to the end of my first novel that I've ever written, but I think that I don't know, I want to actually finish that and sort of grow creatively and move on to the next step, because I can say that I love writing, but if I don't finish what I'm doing, then there's just really no point. At the moment, I'm only writing because my sister tells me to. So this is what it's going to be about. So that is my word. Hopefully I will do something about it in 2019. So we will see. So I plan on using the Lollipop Box kit, and I kind of have an idea of what I'm doing. I might use this paper as kind of like as a background. I'll have to trim it down, obviously, because of the bend in it. Probably would be better if I did it on this side, but I want to cover up this bit, so I might just trim it down a little bit. And I am going to, where's that? So as part of, instead of getting the DIY kit, we were given a couple of bits and bobs. So I think this, and I can't remember what else was in it. Pom-pom trim. I'm not using the pom-pom trim. I might use this, I'll see. But I'll be using this watercolour paper. Yeah, this watercolour paper, I'll probably trim that down as well. I'll kind of do like that, and use the brad, I think. but I'll have to do that before I stick it on because I don't want it going on to the other side. So I'll brad it and do that. It might create a bit of a bump, but I don't really care. And what I plan to do is that I can swivel it and then I can write a bit underneath it. That is the plan. I might turn it a bit square because I don't really like the rectangle, so I'll make it a bit square. Okay, let's do that. So I'm going to be, now that my voice is kind of like turning into a frog, I'm going to do the speedy up process though. So if I don't speak to you, or if I don't speak to you, or if I've lost my voice completely, thank you guys so much for watching, and I shall speak to you guys soon.